The Whispering Well. Life often feels like a vast desert, dry, challenging, and seemingly void of hope. Yet, even in the most desolate places, there's potential for transformation, for miracles to unfold. Today, I want to share a story that will remind you of the beauty of selflessness and the boundless impact of our actions when rooted in kindness. Once upon a time, a weary traveler journeyed through a scorching desert. Alone, surrounded by endless sands and nearly out of hope, the traveler stumbled upon something unexpected, a well weathered yet standing tall in the center of the harsh, lifeless landscape. The surprise of finding such a life-giving symbol in a place of stark emptiness filled the traveler with cautious wonder. While standing there, inspecting this mysterious discovery, a soft sound broke through the silence. The well spoke. It whispered, "Make a wish, and it shall come true, but only if it brings joy to others." The traveler's heart quickened with the enormity of such an offer, burdened by the weight of responsibility it carried. Imagine yourself at that well. What would you wish for? Would you think only of your relief amid that unforgiving desert? Or could you open your heart to consider the joy of others first, even as you stood parched under the brutal sun? The traveler thought deeply, not about personal comfort, but about the villages scattered beyond the horizon. They thought of the people struggling to survive day after day without water, the children thirsty under the blazing sun, the crops struggling to grow in dry soil. And then, with resolve inspired by compassion, the traveler spoke, "I wish for water to fill the surrounding villages so they may thrive." The ground trembled and the well began to overflow. Streams of water carved through the sand, pooling into an oasis that began to glisten under the golden sun. This was not just water, it was life itself, seeping into the barren soil and renewing everything in its path. The traveler marveled at the sight, but left with a humble heart, knowing that their wish had sparked something incredible for others. True to the well's promise, the wish had brought joy, not to one, but to many. Years passed, and life carried the traveler on countless other paths. Even so, the thought of the well, a symbol of selflessness and transformation, remained deeply etched in memory. One day, curiosity and nostalgia led the traveler back to that once desolate place. What they saw was beyond their wildest imagination. The desert had transformed into a lush, thriving community. Where there was once emptiness, there were now homes, gardens, children playing by the water, and fields of crops swaying in the gentle desert breeze. The people who lived there may not have known the traveler's name, but they lived every day as beneficiaries of a single act of selflessness and vision. To the traveler, the well was no longer just a random encounter in the desert, it was a lesson. There's a pressing truth that this story invites us to reflect upon. Too often, when we wish or dream, our focus zeroes in on self-benefit. We want relief from our struggles, acknowledgement of our efforts, or success tailored to our vision of fulfillment. And while those desires aren't inherently wrong, this tale reminds us that the most meaningful wishes are not those that serve our own lives, but those that ripple outward to brighten the lives of others. Let the story of the Whispering Well serve as a guidepost. Consider in your own life, how can your actions, your kindness, or your aspirations create joy, not just for you, but for those around you? When we strive for this higher purpose, we plant seeds of transformation, not just in our lives, but in the lives of others, turning even the most desolate deserts into thriving havens. Today, I encourage you to pause and think about your wish, your dream, or goal. Then ask yourself this question: how can you shape it to positively impact the lives of many? Through compassion and the courage to look beyond ourselves, Each of us holds the power to inspire change and cultivate hope. So, save this video, share it with someone who might need a reminder of their potential to create good, and join the conversation by sharing your thoughts in the comments below. What is one action you can take today to bring joy to others? How can you embody the traveler's selflessness in your own unique way? The story of the Whispering Well teaches us that life's greatest gifts are not those we keep for ourselves, but those we give to lift others. Imagine if every one of us wished for something that inspired joy and transformation beyond just our individual experience. Imagine the ripple effects of kindness, collaboration, and selflessness in shaping a better world. The next time you stand at the crossroads of choice, remember this well. Make your wish, but make it grander than yourself. The power to create an oasis does not lie in the absence of hardship, but in the presence of love and generosity.